1. Orioles injury updates, Grayson Rodriguez shut down again. 2. Orioles injury update, Grayson Rodriguez's setback explained. 3. Red Sox trade deadline, impact of Grayson Rodriguez's injury. 1. Orioles injury updates, Grayson Rodriguez shut down again. In a devastating blow to the Orioles, Grayson Rodriguez has once again been shut down due to elbow soreness, putting his chances of facing batters in 2025 in jeopardy. Rodriguez, who was initially sidelined with a strained lat, had been making progress in his bullpen sessions, even advancing to throwing breaking balls. However, the same elbow discomfort that kept him from pitching in spring training has resurfaced, forcing the team to re-evaluate his situation. Interim manager Tony Mansolino expressed his concern for Rodriguez, stating that the injury is hard for his teammates and the Orioles as a whole. While Mansolino didn't want to speculate on the cause of the injury, he did mention that Rodriguez had received a shot for the inflammation in spring training. Rodriguez, the 11th overall pick in the 2018 draft, hasn't appeared in a major league game since July 31, 2024, and could miss the entire 2025 season without undergoing surgery. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans and analysts have speculated that Rodriguez's injury may have been caused by changing his arm angle to lessen pressure on the lat. However, Mansolino didn't seem to think that was the case. What do you think? Did Rodriguez's change in arm angle contribute to his injury, or is there another factor at play? In other injury news, catcher Adley Rutschman, left oblique strain, is taking live batting practice today in Sarasota and will join AAA Norfolk on Tuesday. First baseman Ryan Mountcastle, right hamstring strain, will take live batting practice Saturday in Sarasota and could begin his rehab assignment next week. Left-hander Cade Povich, left hip inflammation, will report to Norfolk Saturday. Tyler O'Neill isn't in the lineup coming out of the All-Star break, with Kobe Mayo playing first base, Ryan O'Hearn as the designated hitter, and Ramon Laureano in right field. O'Neill has been on the Illinois with neck inflammation and a left shoulder impingement, and he's 3-for-22 this month. Mansolino mentioned that he wanted to give O'Neill some rest after riding him hard in the first half of the season. Mayo has only had 7 at-bats this month, but he could be busier in the second half, especially if the Orioles begin to sell with the trade deadline approaching. The Orioles also signed Coastal Carolina catcher Caden Bodine, the 30th overall pick in the draft, for the full slot $3,113,300. Bodine is a 21-year-old switch hitter from New Jersey who batted .318, .454, .461 with 18 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs, 42 RBIs, 47 walks, and 24 strikeouts in 67 games as a junior. 2. Orioles injury update, Grayson Rodriguez's setback explained. Imagine the frustration of a pitcher who can't take the mound due to persistent injuries. That's exactly the situation Grayson Rodriguez finds himself in. The Baltimore Orioles right-hander hasn't pitched in a regular season Major League Baseball game in over a year, and it looks like his return might be delayed even further. Originally published, July 18, 2025 at 6:32 p.m. EDT***. Rodriguez, a promising young talent, last threw a pitch in a competitive setting on July 18, 2024. Since then, he's faced a series of setbacks that have kept him sidelined. For fans and the team alike, this news is a bitter pill to swallow, especially considering the Orioles' current struggles on the field. But here's where it gets controversial. Some baseball insiders argue that the team should have managed Rodriguez's workload more carefully to prevent such prolonged absences. Do you think the Orioles could have done more to protect their star pitcher? In other Orioles news, the team's players had a variety of interesting ways to unwind during the All-Star break. From visiting Disney parks to enjoying sushi and even spending time with iguanas, the break offered a welcome respite from the rigors of the season. Read more about how Orioles players spent their All-Star break. And this is the part most people miss: while the team was off, outfielder Kyle Stowers continued to heat up, blasting 2 more home runs, including a dramatic walk-off in the 10th inning against the Royals. Check out Kyle Stowers' latest heroics. Meanwhile, Orioles broadcaster Ben McDonald suffered an unfortunate injury after falling from a deer stand. This incident highlights the risks even off the field, reminding us that safety should always be a priority. Learn more about Ben McDonald's accident. The Orioles' second half started on a sour note with a lopsided 11-1 loss to the Tampa Bay Rays. Charlie Morton dominated the Orioles lineup, showcasing why he remains one of the league's top pitchers. Read about the Orioles' tough start to the second half. As the 2025 season progresses, the Orioles will need to find ways to turn things around, both on and off the field. ***, what do you think the team needs to do to improve their performance? Share your thoughts in the comments. ***. 3. Red Sox trade deadline, impact of Grayson Rodriguez's injury. ***, Red Sox rival halts promising pitcher's progress due to elbow discomfort. ***. In a surprising turn of events, the Boston Red Sox find themselves on the brink of Major League Baseball's trade deadline, which is less than 2 weeks away. Recent statements from Craig Breslow, the chief baseball officer for the Red Sox, indicate that the team is poised to be active buyers in the market. As Breslow and his team diligently engage in discussions to enhance the Red Sox roster for a potential playoff push, their division rivals, the Baltimore Orioles, reportedly preparing to offload players. With a disappointing record of 43 wins and 52 losses, the Orioles currently sit at the bottom of the American League East Division, prompting speculation about their future strategies. On Friday, the Orioles made a significant announcement regarding their promising young right-hand pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. The 25-year-old has been sidelined from his throwing regimen due to persistent elbow soreness. After being placed on the 60-day injured list back in April, Rodriguez has not yet taken the mound this season, despite a commendable performance last year where he recorded 13 wins and 4 losses with a 3.86 ERA over 20 starts. Rodriguez's troubling injury situation may push the Orioles to reconsider their ambitions for the 2025 season, potentially leading them to focus on rebuilding for the following year. Reports suggest that Baltimore is open to trade discussions involving several key players, including all-star first baseman and designated hitter Ryan O'Hearn, outfielder Cedric Mullins, starting pitcher Charlie Morton, and closer Felix Bautista. The Red Sox have shown interest in O'Hearn, especially following the season-ending injury to their first baseman, Tristan Casas, in May. Although the team has benefited from the offensive contributions of Abraham Toro and Romy Gonzalez during Casas' absence, it is widely anticipated that the Red Sox will actively seek improvements at first base as the July 31 trade deadline approaches. ***, what do you think? Will the Red Sox make the right moves to bolster their lineup, or are they risking too much by pursuing trades? Share your thoughts in the comments below. ***, about the author. Matt Dargan is an editorial writer with roots in Melrose and a graduate of Suffolk University. He has previously covered the Philadelphia Phillies and has a passion for punk rock.